Hey guys, it's Mermaid Princess Destiny here, and we're gonna play some more Wizard 101. I'm probably gonna cut the last one in half, just so you guys know. Because that was like about 2 hours. So we're gonna play some more, and I have to restart it. It made me mad. You know what? I'm gonna do... We're gonna try that again later, because it's gonna make me restart it. So... We are... Let's see, I don't know what else. We're gonna do something different. We're gonna go back to Dragonspire and do I really hate that one. Lore Master's Chamber. We're gonna go back to Dragonspire and do that. We're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna clean up a little bit. I kind of want to get to level 52 before I didn't go over to Celestia.
Now, wizard, you face a true battle, wizard. Defend yourself!
I hope I can do it. If I can't do it, then I'm gonna ask someone for help. That's what I want. I'm out. I can't defeat this weapon. Yep. I flee, I can't defeat him. I'm not high enough, I guess. So, the next time that we are gonna... I'm gonna ask for help on that one. Just so people knows. And first... What in the fuck? What in the fuck is this? I have no idea. Oh, I'm curious. I'm gonna figure this out. I want to figure this out.
Little wizard.
Oh.
So dashing. I was secretly... Your previous flute success left
No,
sour
I'm not
taste
gonna
in
do
my
it.
mouth.
I'm not gonna do it.
Worse than curdled milk. The time has come for me to wash that taste away.
I'm not gonna even try. Okay. Well, I have someone to go up against now. Anytime I wish. Okay. So what are we gonna do? We'll go to Grizzleheim, I guess. We'll figure that out. We're gonna look at wintertusk and do some missions on here.
Long has it been since I visited Fjord. It is clear that something is terribly wrong. There is an unseasonable chill in the air, and I have never seen a ship with such ice upon it. Stride over to that nearby ship, if you will, and see what ails it and the crew who stand beside it.
To examine the longship. This ice is not natural. It was frozen in place here at the dock.
Could you examine yonder ship and the crew, and return to me with news of your discovery?
These warriors were frozen in their tracks. Powerful ice magic is at work here.
Who could have done this, but I'll wager that the Coven is behind this dread ship. Ill-doing at the docks can only be a sign that further mischief is afoot. Go and examine the gates to Hrungnir Fjord and see if they were able to withstand this wretched cold. Go and scout only. Do not open the gates or enter the village just yet. There may be trouble within. As a captain, I cannot abandon my longship, so I will wait here for your return.
The gates are closed and appear to be locked. Like the cold, silence radiates from within the village.
The gates are locked, eh? That is a sure sign of trouble. In kinder times, the village guards would have seen the sails of my ship and opened the gate to greet us. I suspect that the village of Hrungnir Fjord is in the icy clutches of evildoers. There must be a way through the gates, perhaps a secret signal to alert those inside. Those frostbones outside the gate may know more about getting inside. You should defeat a few frostbones and see how they signal to one another.
defeat this Frostbones, it signals its allies by banging its sword on its shield. More of them bang their shields in reply. It is a code of some sort.
bang their swords upon their shields instead of speaking? This is an ancient means of signaling. Warriors of old call it Norse code. It is clear that the town has fallen to evil. Go and use Norse code to signal your way past the gate. The Thane of Fjord is named Vanir Stormroar. If he lives, he will be in the village's hall. Seek him out and return to me once you know his fate.
Tap on the gate a few times, and something that sounds like Norse code. A moment later, it opens. Vanir is frozen solid. You should tell Balder the bad news.
Bring ill news. Vanir alone could tell us what happened to Fjord. We must devise a way to thaw Vanir's Stormroar without harming him. This is raven magic. We need a raven. If I remember rightly, an old crone named Morn Shadowbrew dwells within Fjord. Though she was wicked and unkind, she may be able to help us if she has not been turned to ice. Go and seek her out and see if she can be convinced to help us in this cold hour.
Frozen. No matter. You'll join the others in their wintry doom.
Vanir? He knows nothing. But if you must speak to him, here is how to thaw him. Go to the geysers at the edge of the village and collect some scalding water. Here's an urn you can use. Just pour it over Vanir. He should thaw in a matter of moments. It is magic ice. Only geyser water will serve.
Collect the steaming geyser water in the urn Norn gave you. You're careful not to burn yourself. Pour the steaming geyser water upon the frozen thing. In a moment or so, he is free from the ice.
What has happened? I was in my hall ready to fight the Coven, when I became quite cold. I remember no more. Now I am soaked and steaming. My state lacks dignity, but I am grateful to you for my freedom. I don't recognize you, but you're clearly a wizard of some sort. You freed me, so I will trust you. The one you must speak to is Grandmother Raven. She is an old one, older than even the spiral. It is said she gave the eyes of time to the great tree at the heart of the spiral, but that was long, long ago. She is a loyal ally of my people. I bid you check on her, see how she fares. I fear that the Coven has done her ill. Grandmother Raven is often near the giant tree behind this hall. Go and seek her out. Greetings, young wizard. At long last we meet. I have long watched you as you made your way through the spiral. Perhaps you have felt my presence before. I celebrated your victories, and I hope that my counsel reached you in your journeys. You find me at a disadvantage. Though the ravens are all my children of a sort, some of them are quite wicked. The ravens of the Coven are especially untrustworthy. They caught me unawares and trapped me in this cage. If you would help an old grandmother, talk to the three wise sisters called the Norns at the nearby well. They can see into the past, across the world as it is, and they know what is to come. They can help you set me free.
I am Erd, the one who knows all that has happened to you before this day.
I am Verdandi, and there is nothing in the spiral that is hidden from my sight.
I am Skuld, and I knew you were coming. We We Norns tend the loom of fate. Each living being is but a thread for us to weave into the tapestry of life.
As an outlander, you are free from fate. You are not of Grizzleheim, so your destiny is not part of this tapestry.
You alone can change the course of events and thwart the frightful fate that is to come.
To free Grandmother Raven, you must do the impossible. First, fetch for us the feather of a white raven.
Skogul the Pale is such a raven, with feathers the color of the moon, rather than the night dark sky.
Go to Skogul's hut in Rundlefjord and beg from her a single white feather. Who's that outside? If you're from the Coven, leave me alone. If you've come to free me, then welcome. The door is frozen shut. If you want to be of help, fetch a kettle from the market and fill it with snow. Melt the snow in the fire pit in the market, and then bring the hot water back to pour over the ice on my door.
Get a cooking pot and quickly fill it with snow. The snow melts and boils quickly. Pour the boiling water over the ice, it melts away.
You're not from around here, are you? You have my gratitude for getting rid of the ice, but I'm still plenty mad at what's been done. If you'll go and teach a handful of those ravens a lesson, any of them will do. I'll be willing to listen. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and thrash some of the ravens that ruined this nice village.
already halfway there. We're already halfway to level 51. Just so you guys know.
I'll help you now that the ravens have paid for the trouble they brought to Hrundle Fjord. What can I do for you? A feather? An odd request, but if it's for a good cause.
Wincing, Skogo pulls out a stray feather and hands it to you.
Use that in a spell against me and you'll wish you hadn't.
It will serve its purpose, but it's only a start. We do not send you on idle errands. The things we need are for a mighty spell to change the fate of a world.
The next impossible thing we need is a claw from a bear with no name. In this world, that is no small thing.
Vanir Stormroarer keeps a census of all who dwell here. He knows everyone and may know if there is one with no name. Vanir is in his hall, and he will help you find this nameless bear. When you have that bear's claw, you can return.
You seek a bear without a name. How odd. Why would any bear not want to have a name? To echo in glory. I keep a census of all those who live in this village. Read it and see if it helps.
You examine the census. The list of names doesn't include Leaf, who is standing outside of town.
Greetings. Is it safe to go back into town? What? No name? How could they take Leaf off their census? I'll have to speak to Vanir about that. What's that? You'd like a claw? How odd. I was just sharpening my claws and the tip of one of them broke off. It must be fate at work. In that case, you should have it.
With no name. You are clever to win such a prize. Clever indeed. A feather from a white raven and a claw from a bear with no name. 2 of the 3 items we need are in hand.
The third item is perhaps the most difficult to obtain. A tooth from a wolf who has never known battle.
Fate smiles upon you. At the edge of this village is an herbalist called Regan Wildleaf. He may be of help.
You aren't from here. Did you come with the Coven, or are you here as a friend to the folk of Horungelfjord? We can use allies in this grave time. I am an herbalist, and I do what I can to heal the sick. A tooth? What a strange request. And an odd coincidence. One I cannot ignore. When the ice first came, I bit a piece of it and broke a tooth. I'll readily give it to you, but can you help me? I have an ache from the missing tooth, and the herbs I need for the remedy are outside of town. I'll need a sprig each of valerian and of amaranth. They grow around the village and outside the front gates. I'll also need a branch of moonwort, which the Coven Nightwings may have taken. Gather those 3 herbs, bring them to me, and I'll look around and see if I can find that broken tooth. You're quite the gatherer. Those herbs will help ease the pain of this broken tooth. And here, this is for you.
Regan hands you a jagged piece of broken tooth. That must have hurt coming out.
Ouch.
Now is the time to weave our greatest magic. Tooth, claw, and feather. These are symbols of our people, yet each comes from a source that cannot be.
You must bind them with the thread of your life and weave them into the tapestry that is Grizzleheim's fate.
Take feather, claw, and tooth to the loom of fate. Tie them to your thread, you will know it, and return to us.
One of the threads looks a little different from the others. You get a sense that it represents you. You tie the feather, claw, and tooth to the thread. Strangely, Grizzleheim feels a little more like home to you.
You can now dispel the magic that binds Grandmother Raven within her cage. It should open to your touch.
From that cage. Now I can take on my true form. Do not be afraid. Walk up the ramp so that I can see you, eye to eye. It has been centuries since I wore this shape. Oh, to stretch these wings once more. There is still much to do, else the Everwinter takes us all in its cold, clawed grasp. When the Ice Titan fought with his brothers, the Titans of fire and storm, the world was threatened with ruin. Bartleby sung the song that put them to sleep, and bound together the shattered world, and spun it into the spiral. 4 sons there are of the Ice Titan, 4 giants of frost. Austri, Vestri, Sudri, and Nordri are their names. Each frost giant rules a land near Rundle Fjord, and they have never been friendly to bear, wolf, or raven. But the one they liked least was their father, the Ice Titan himself. While the father slumbers, the sons run wild. The 4 ice giants each have a means to bind their father to sleep. 4 golden seals, 1 to each. I lay this task upon you, to fetch back the golden seals. The gate to Austri's land will now open to you. Go through the gate and speak to Austri. Bargain for the seal, then return with it. There is no other way.
Okay, I'm from level 51 now. And we're gonna stop there. We're gonna talk to Austri in the next episode. See you next time. Bye.